I am Ayana Durant, and I am incredibly honored to be awarded Rookie of the Year 2024. I want to start by saying a huge thank you to my clients, my mentors, my support system, and my colleagues. This journey wouldn't have been possible without the people who believed in me, even on days I doubted myself. This award isn't just a trophy, it's a reminder of the impact we make in people's lives every day, and that's why I do what I do. To be honest, when I first stepped into this industry, I was still figuring out if this was the right career path for me. I had already spent over 5 years in insurance as a health claims adjudicator and an insurance biller, so I understood the administrative part of the industry. But stepping into life insurance gave me a whole new perspective, one where I could truly make a difference. I saw how critical insurance is in people's lives, but more importantly, I realized just how many people didn't understand it or weren't prepared, and that lit a fire in me. I knew I wanted to change that. Of course, the journey wasn't always smooth. One of my biggest hurdles I faced was the outside voices, people saying, maybe this isn't for you, or why don't you try something else? And of course, there were the less committed prospects, the one who would book appointments and then not follow through. I believe the biggest challenge I faced was that despite the odds, I had to stay focused and consistent. In this business, you don't always see results right away, but I knew that if I showed up every day, kept learning, kept pushing, the results would eventually come, and they did. There's one business encounter that really stuck with me. I have a client, an amazing grandfather who I had many meetings in an effort to secure the business. He kept procrastinating with his life insurance application, delaying, hesitating. Finally, he took that step, and I encouraged him to include a savings component in his insurance plan. Fast forward a year later, his granddaughter needed glasses and the family couldn't afford them up front. She didn't have health insurance and the funds to do this were not immediately at hand. However, because his insurance plan had a savings component, he was able to access the funds he needed to help his granddaughter without stress and without loans. Seeing his relief, knowing that I guided him to make the decision that protected his family in a tough moment, that was the moment I knew I was exactly where I was meant to be. In December 2023, I sat down and I created my vision board for 2024. I wrote down the goals I wanted to accomplish, the milestones, the targets, and the impact I wanted to make. But the truth is, from the moment I wrote it, I already knew it was done. And here I am today, Rookie of the Year 2024. Looking back, I know that a few things got me here. Staying motivated, reading books such as Think and Grow Rich and The Law of Success helped to shape my mindset. Strategic planning. Success isn't luck, it's being intentional. And remembering my why. Every day I reminded myself why I do the work I do. Consistency lastly, even when it's hard, even when I feel like I didn't want to show up, I did. But this is just the beginning. In 2025, my goal is to help 240 individuals secure financial security for themselves and their families. I want to create 21st generation millionaires by helping them establish financial legacies that can be passed on to future generations. This isn't just about selling policies, it's about changing lives. Winning Rookie of the Year is an incredible milestone, but the real win is knowing that I've helped families achieve peace of mind, knowing that with insurance, they're protected. My advice to anyone now starting out in this industry is to stay consistent, tune out the doubters, plan your success before it happens, and never lose sight of your why. Thank you again to everyone who has been a part of my journey. The best is yet to come.